wrestling fans. Today is January 12th, 2023. Lance Brock here. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this Friday morning episode of GMWF. Hope everyone is having a great Friday morning so far. Heading into this big pro wrestling weekend we have in store for us. I am just going to get started, get right into it, get to the nitty gritty as they would say. Tonight we have WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Fox and AEW Rampage on TNT. But our Friday Night Pro Wrestling lineup kicks off with WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Fox at 8 p.m. Eastern, which will take place live from the Pinnacle Bank Arena from Lincoln, Nebraska. Being advertised for the show tonight, Bianca Belair will go one-on-one in singles action with her longtime rival Bayley, representing Damage Control. Also on tonight's SmackDown, we will see Randy Orton, LA Knight, and the phenomenal AJ Styles prepare for their big fatal four-way match as they will challenge the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. Grayson Waller going up against Cameron Grimes, and the LWO Latino World Order will take on Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, and more on tonight's episode of SmackDown. Once again, 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox, followed by at 10 p.m. Eastern on TNT, AEW Rampage Homecoming, which was taped this past Wednesday night at Daily's Place in Jacksonville, Florida, right after last Wednesday night's Dynamite. And tonight we will have the Dark Order taking on Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, Cool Hand Angelo Parker, and Jake Hager in a trios match. Women's action, we will have Hikaru Shida taking on Queen Aminata. Swerve Strickland will go one-on-one with Matt Sydal. And in the main event of Rampage Homecoming tonight, the Continental Crown Championship is on the line. Eddie Kingston will defend against Blackpool Combat Club member Wheeler Yuta. I think that one's going to be a really good match. Eddie Kingston, of course, had that great showing in the Continental Classic Tournament, but as Wheeler Yuta brought up in the video package on Dynamite, or interview I should say, sorry, making all these mistakes, but Yuta did bring up the point that Kingston did beat his fellow Blackpool Combat Club members, but he did not beat him. So tonight, Kingston versus Yuta, and I think Kingston is going to beat Wheeler Yuta this time, go over and retain the championship. Definitely don't see AEW taking this new Continental Crown Championship off of him just yet. So that's what we have in store for us for pro wrestling on this Friday night. Who knows, maybe I'll have a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic tonight talking about both shows. We'll just have to wait and see. And I'll be back here tomorrow morning for Good Morning Wrestling fans, and I will preview tomorrow's huge night of pro wrestling. We have the regularly scheduled AEW Saturday Collision, which will be followed by Battle of the Belts 9, New Japan Pro Wrestling Battle in the Valley, and TNA Wrestling Hard to Kill, the return of total non-stop action wrestling on pay-per-view. All those shows tomorrow night. Like I said, a huge night for us pro wrestling fans. And that is all for this Friday morning episode, TGIF of Good Morning Wrestling fans. Thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in. Remember, I know it's just the day before, but feel free to leave your feedback and your opinions, or not feedback, but predictions for all the wrestling tomorrow. Hard to Kill, Collision, Battle of the Belts, and Battle in the Valley. There's a bunch of wrestling tomorrow. Hopefully, I know I am definitely going to try to watch all of it. Not at once, obviously, but I'll eventually try to watch all the shows tomorrow night. And hope everyone has a great Friday night tonight. Hope everyone enjoys SmackDown, Rampage, and I will talk to everyone tomorrow on GMWF. But until then, have a great pro wrestling day.